What is good? It's your boy Sneed here, and today we have this franchise update video. So my original plan was every like 4 or 5 games, I was gonna make a highlight reel video of how we're doing in the season, give you guys an update. I recorded every single game, broke it down, and I just did not like how it was turning out. I have weeks 2 through 4 done, and it's about 20 minutes long, and I'm going to be adding it to the end of this video. So if you want to see some highlights from weeks 2, 3, 4 against the Bills, Steelers, and Chargers, you're more than welcome to stay. They're exciting games. 2 of them were very close. One was a blowout, but that's obviously going to be the shorter one. I'll let you guys decide which one's which. But here's the roster update. We've made some moves since the beginning of the season. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Maybe not anything too big, but we did get someone new leading us. But let's start off with this boy, Max Crosby, having an amazing year. We'll look at the stats. I guess we'll look at the stats right here. He only has 8.5 sacks, but he's been very disruptive force. He's got a fumble recovery. He's got a touchdown. Just stopping, tackles for loss 25, which is huge. A lot of people run inside zones and stuff, so we're really getting him in there. 99 overall. This is the abilities we went with him too. I feel like this is important. Edge threat elite, double or nothing, inside stuff, and no outsiders. Really a force with the pass rush and stopping the run. Gotta love it. Devontae Adams, top 2, not 2. Route tech, honorary lineman, jukebox, route apprentice. We need the routes. Honorary lineman, I run the ball a lot, and you guys know that. And I will do that till I die. He just had a 4-touchdown game. He has 13 touchdowns on the season, almost 1,000 yards. As you know, we really don't pass the ball a lot, but when we do, we do. This is the workhorse. This is Josh Jacobs. Abilities: Energizer, Backfield Master, Elusive, Evasive, and Bruiser. We just unlocked Bruiser, so he hasn't really had the time to truck or stiff arm anybody yet, but just know they're coming. He almost has 200 attempts already, almost 1,300 yards, 21 touchdowns. This man is the workhorse. 1 fumble. I mean, look at this. Yards after contact, 378. 80 is the long. We are killing it. And he got 1 receiving touchdown, 16 catches. He is a mismatch out there. Not going to lie, he gets abused out there. I work him to the ground. But look at this. We got Zach Wilson. We acquired him week 4 for a 2nd-round pick and a backup quarterback. He is balling right now. He does have some issues throwing picks. I throw a lot of terrible balls, as you guys know. But sometimes you got to risk it to get the biscuit. Accuracies aren't exactly where they need to be, but the throw power is with 83 speed. Gets the job done. Now, when I show you the stats, it's not going to be impressive here. 28 touchdowns, 19 picks. A lot of picks. I understand that. A lot of picks. But 56 completion percentage, I mean, we are getting it done with him. A couple big rushes, as you'll see from some of the highlights. But we have 4 quarterbacks on the roster for no reason. Just in case if he gets hurt, I go back to Carson Strong. Marquise Goodwin has been a huge addition to us. That 95 speed, if you're even, he's leaving almost. Now, corners, Nate Hobbs, Jack Jones, they have been killing it this year. I got some speed. I put this guy at safety a lot because he plays deep, and I love it. Free safety, Byron Jones makes a lot of plays, lays the boom, 89 speed, but he sits in a real good zone, and this is my user. This guy kills it. When I tell you he kills it, he leads the league in picks. I lead the league in picks with him. He's at 10, which is an amazing number to be at. He, once again, I'm going to show you I'm just going to do it like this. But yeah, that's what all that leads us to be 12-0, undefeated. As you see over there, I don't have it. You know what? I'll move it. 12-0. Huge 12-0. And you got to remember, this league is full. 32 users. 32 users. Let me see if I can find. I don't know how to work any of this. I'm going to be honest with you. So look at that. Not a single computer in sight. And it is lovely. It's lovely to be in a league like this. We sim every day. So that's why it's hard to give you guys these videos, highlights. I do stream most of the games. But let's go to stats and awards, because this is huge. We are up for a bunch of yearly awards. Not the MVP, but Coach of the Year for sure. But AFC Offensive Player of the Year, we are right on Pacheco's. This man has like 80 touchdowns, so we're probably not going to catch him. But I mean, I got three players up for Defensive Player of the Year. I don't know how he's above my user, but it is what it is. Max is creeping up there. Offensive Rookie, we don't have none. Defensive Rookie, Wilson, but he won't get there. He's not really having that great of a season. Best running back, we're behind Pacheco. Best wide receiver, Devontae and Marquise Goodwin are up here. They are having stellar years. Look at this offensive line. The Chiefs are dominating. Look, Chargers. So we have a tough division. Like, it's tough out here. D-line, I mean, I don't know what he's doing, but not better than Max. Linebackers, you know I don't put linebackers out there, but let's go to DBs. 1, 2. It used to be 3 or 4, but I guess it's just these two now. It is what it is, but these guys are just having great years. And I'm going to show you how great of a year they're having when I go to team stats. We're going to go all NFL. We'll show you, I mean, Josh Jacobs is 4th. Look, that's AFC West. We run the ball in the AFC West. Receiving, I'm not even close, but he's got to be out there. I mean, phew, man. And this isn't the Oilers like that. This is the Saints. They moved. It is what it is. I think it's stupid. Interceptions. We got 10 of them with my man. That's 10 users flying around, picking it, snagging it. Let's go. We are a ball hawk. He sits there, plays safety. Boom. That's the NFL. Now let's go to my team. Let's go to the Raiders. Boom. 10, 9, 5, 4, 4. We are a ball hawk out here. We lead the league in picks. Team stats, I'll show you. I mean, dude, it's ridiculous. Rushing touchdowns. Like, surprisingly, we have more passing touchdowns, which doesn't make sense to me. But let's go to interceptions. We lead it by 3 with 39. We're only in week 12. I do have my bye week coming up, but we are snagging the ball out of the air, and it is amazing. Let's go to the schedule real quick. Let me show you what the the scores are, and then we'll get into the highlights. Thank you guys for the support. If you already haven't, subscribe, smash that like button. Boom, over there. You see it, leave some comments, stuff like that. Share it with your boys. So these are the 3 highlights I had from you. Close games, like I said, besides this one. All of these are recorded, and I do have highlights from all of these. So we're going to make a smaller highlight video. These 3 are kind of more in-depth, like plays, series, stuff like that. We're going to be bringing you like a highlight, and then we'll bring you more streams. All of these are close. Not all of these are close, but this is a close game. This went to overtime. Crazy game. I may drop this whole gameplay video. I was losing this game. I mean, you see the dominance I'm having out here. I mean, this was a crazy game because this guy usually smokes me. He's really good. Probably the second best in the league behind me. But thank you guys for the support. If you already haven't subscribed, smash that like button. I hope you guys enjoy the highlights. Peace. What is good? It's your boy Sneed here, and today we got some of this franchise gameplay. I know I told you guys I'd be bringing you guys highlights every couple days, so here it is. This is from week 2, 3, and 4. Just some condensed highlights. The first clips are a little longer than the second and third gameplay. I just wanted to break down some of this. He ran a really great scheme on me. As you see, he keeps coming out in this formation. He has a lot of reads to it. He has a zig he likes to run, but that's not this. This corner post seems to get open. I wanted to show, even though it was an incompletion, I wanted to show you that because that's what he's going to throw a lot of. There's that zig I was talking about. He keeps me on my toes. A lot of quick RPO bubbles, inside zones. As you see, this first possession, he's really marching down the field on me. He comes back to this formation again. I'm still trying to make some adjustments. You see it's open. I think I have a good read on it. I think that should have been a pick, but it wasn't. It is what it is. I came down on it. I probably should have swatted the ball. And then he saw me overload the one side, hit me with a beautiful counter sweep, whatever it was. And he had a bunch of yards. I hold him to a couple downs, 4th down, and I bring the safety up. Not my best position, but it is what it is. We get the ball back, and we start with my signature play, Josh Jacobs off tackle. We get a good chunk of yards. He keeps running a 3-man front, bringing some safeties down, so we're just going to expose the run. Trap up the middle, grab these solid yards, and then we're moving on. The next play, I like this formation. 2 receivers to the left. I run it. I run a play action off it too, As you see from this play action, I have options here. I have B, I have A. Usually I try to do a quick out to the running back. It wasn't there, but hey, positive yards is positive yards. Now here, this is one of my money plays, but we were playing on all Madden. The object is to go to B on the zig, but I just cannot throw this route, and I threw a pick. Terrible decision. Carson Strong's my quarterback at the moment of this gameplay, and he just doesn't have what it takes to get that throw sometimes. But on to the next play. Gets in this great formation. It's tough, man, but I finally found something to stop it right there. He threw a dot to Nate Hobbs, and we're back with the ball. First down, we get a small run, but this is second down. We get down to the 3rd and inches, and then on the next play, we get the first down. One of my favorite formations. This, I do it with the inside zone too, but I motion X out. I have the main read is Marquise Goodwin right here, but he had it covered. The fullback's a nice dump off option. We get the first down. He has a great goal line stand, and here's this play I was talking about from earlier where I went to A. I go out. I put Max Duggan back there. Gives me another option to scramble, and I scramble in for the touchdown. Obviously, my main look right there was Y, Josh Jacobs. He gets the ball back. We have a great position to stop him. He's starting to move it, but we stop him a couple times, and I give up an angle route over the middle. I should have known it was coming. But then he no huddles, and right here is kind of where I struggle with this formation. I don't know if it's this play or a different one, but I think I give up. Oh, I'm gonna be honest with you. I forget exactly what I give up here. I know I give up something. So I'm all over the angle route, and yeah, it's that post corner route. I just had no answers for it right there. I end up holding him to a goal line stand, so that was beautiful. This guy was no joke. It was a tough game, back and forth, and he kicked the ball off to me. I caught it, and he runs a lot of cover 3 and man. So this is one of my go-to plays for the last couple years. Obviously, the Marquise Goodwin, the Y route, is the go-to, and I bomb it. No timeouts left. I bombed this one. I was going to go out of bounds, but I ended up getting lucky enough where I had enough separation, and that was it. That was the touchdown right before half to put me up 14-10. Huge play in the game. And, you know, if it wasn't for that play or taking that shot, I don't know how this game would have turned out because it was a rough game. 14-10. I get ball. And I'm not in a good situation. Couldn't get my run game going on this possession. This is one of my go-to formations. I usually look for A, B, but I thought I could get it over him. Bad throw. I had to punt the ball away. It is what it is. Max Crosby, I get him in a long second down. He ended up converting down to 4th and inches, which is crazy. I give up a lot of big plays. He does an RPO bubble, and I played it bad, but out of nowhere, we get the strip, the punch out, and Max Crosby scoop and score. You gotta love it. And then here he's coming out in the same formation. He runs this angle route, and we keep trying to bait it, but we cannot figure out the timing on it. With it being on all Madden, I feel like my timing has been off on a lot of these picks, unfortunately. But, you know, we're going to keep playing it. It's 4th and 5. And it's a big stop, and I just leave up a seam, just wide open, and I just don't understand the defense I was in there. That's my I'm supposed to cover that, but there's a lot going on over the middle. It's just the way I play defense. I feel like I can stop anything over the middle. I'll pick it, but in this situation, I press Stephon Diggs in that formation. I know better. Nate Hobbs has been getting beat, not just this game, but you'll see in some other highlights. But he does an amazing swing pass right here for 2. I tried to get there, and I couldn't. You saw I got blocked. But then, you know, Marquise Goodwin, you kick it to him, I'm always thinking I could take it back. And you know what I do? I take that thing back. Let's go. I get hyped. This is huge momentum shift, keeping the thing a 2-score game. And that's exactly what you need to do against good opponents like this with good teams. He marches down the field. I'm just trying to cut this up so it's, you know, important plays. Going forward, I'm going to do this a lot different. Runs an option. Good pitch out. Good read. Wasn't expecting it, and that was a good play for him. Then we run a nice trap here. You see 72, big old 72 was up there. I should have had a big play, but is what it is. And then this is one of my favorite routes. Run for runs it so smoothly. There's so many options. I got the drag, the crosser, the deep. It all usually goes together very well. And then we're just keeping them honest with some inside zone, and made a bad decision on the read. I ended up having to punt it. It is what it is. Game's close. And we were just trying to waste some clock right there just to, get the clock moving. He had no timeouts really. So 7 seconds, he makes a long play. And that's GG's in the chat. That's how we get our first victory. And that's how we go out 1-0 at the start of this game. Starts off with me running down the field, hitting him with one of my signature play actions. Straight to Devontae, top 2, not 2. That leads us to this next play. Same formation. I show him the stretch, get in there, follow the blocks, and just force my way in the end zone. This highlight series is going to be much shorter on this game because there wasn't too many great highlights. As you see, I bait him with a great user pick. That man leads the league in picks, and I am deadly with him. He will be Defensive Player of the Year. But here's me with Carson Strong. I throw it to B, thinking I could fit it in there, and he gets a pick. Bad read, but I feel like I could make that throw. I get the ball back, and then I do it again. I make a bad read, thinking he'll be open, and I've thrown more picks on that route. I don't know, hold him to a field goal. And like I said, this is going to be more to the point on the highlights. I get a huge run with one of my favorite runs, that off tackle. I just love it. It's my favorite play to run out of, which leads to this. Josh Jacobs, freight train. Activate, show them this pass I have out of here, and I can also do an inside zone. And you know what I do? I do the inside zone, follow the block, hit the juke, stiff arm, and we in the end zone. Easy 6. Flex the little Raider chain. And then defensive possession, once again, he just kept throwing the ball and just some terrible throws. I don't know if it's the way he's throwing it or his quarterback situation, but we keep picking him off left and right. There's a reason why I lead the league in picks, user or not. But, once again, just Josh Jacobs, that's my favorite second favorite run in the game. Definitely my favorite under center single back, or not single back, but I-form run. And once again, Nate Hobbs getting exposed on that side. I press him, but he makes a terrible throw. Once again, don't know if it's his quarterbacks or the way he's throwing it. He does this screen, and I'm all over it. And, just throws one up, throws a punt up, and I grab it. I don't know when this is, a little later on in the game, but I see Devontae, top 2, not 2, one-on-one. I'm going to give him that opportunity every time. And I come down with it, moss that boy. And I stand up. I show him he's too small. He gets the ball back, third quarter still, and he's just trying to throw it. And I give him the credit, but just inaccurate throws. I'm going to take advantage of it. Byron Jones. And that leads us to victory formation, taking these knees and still remaining undefeated. Week 3, 3-0, and it's a good feeling. We're going to be doing, like I said, we're going to be doing these highlights a little different. Going forward, I go 5 wide, get the clock running down. But we're going to do more or less, more highlights, more or less filler plays going forward. This is, we play every day, a lot to edit. So just bear with me on this video, but then we're going to start getting them out a little more. So, yeah, but 3-0 going into the next game versus the Chargers. And here's the Chargers highlights. As you see, we made a big trade to get Zach Wilson. Not the biggest name, not the biggest, superstar or anything, but he was an upgrade from Carson Strong. And his first pass, a dot to Zamir White, straight to the end zone, 1 for 1, 1 throw, 1 touchdown. You got to love the start of the Wilson era in Vegas. Oh, he gets the ball right here, and he does this wheel route to Austin Eckler, and I'm trying to get there because I see it late, and obviously I can't make the play. which is very unfortunate because I did see it, but I just saw it way too late. He keeps me very honest in this game. He does these. So on this format, he runs this formation a lot of quick throws. He has that out, and he has two posts. He has a angle route and a zig route, and he will throw every single one of those too. It is crazy. He loved going to this single back formation. I think it's the RPO one, but it starts as a stretch. Okay, so this is just the stretch one. I overload one side, and he took advantage of me. He does that a lot in this game. I switched kind of my defenses going forward after this game because I figured out I cannot run what I was running. But obviously, if you guys seen some highlights or watched me play before, this is one of my favorite formations that I formed. Motion them over. I got 3 plays out of it. 4 plays now. I got a stretch, a toss, play action, and just like a normal snap. I think right here is where I run the play action. This is the play action one. I got him run committing, and that's just, 2 for 2. Zach Wilson, 2 touchdowns, 2 throws. And it's looking really good right now. Really happy about the trade. I sent a second rounder and someone else. But yeah, it's a good trade so far. We're getting him developed up. Like I said, this is only week 4, week 5. We are currently on week 12. So I will be giving you guys highlights all for the rest of those games also. But this is one of those plays where I'm cutting a bad defense and he runs that quick out, throws it. It's very hard to stop. Going on my next offensive possession, we try to do that little play action. He's running contained, so I freaked out, tried to throw it way too early, and it bobbles, bounces off, and he somehow manages to pick it off. Really just terrible throw, but it is what it is. I shouldn't have made that decision. I should have just took the sack, lived to play another down, but anytime it starts bouncing off and you get a pick like that, it is what it is. That's just unlucky. 3rd and 6. I'm covering field, and I accidentally hit up on the hit stick, and I fall like a sniper in the building, and it is very unfortunate because I was all over it. I felt like I made a good read, but once again, I'm running way too much nickel, and I've learned that I can't just hit a nickel at all times, but sometimes it is what it is. My computer made a really good play on that. Unfortunately, I did not get the pick, which led him to get a field goal to go up 3. This is one of my go-tos. It's a staple. Another one where I motion over A. I tried to use it against cover 3 or man, get Marquise Goodwin on a deep route, but he gave me Josh Jacobs, and I will always check it down to Josh Jacobs if I can because he is a playmaker. But, sometimes if you don't have a safety over top, you have Derwin James on Marquise Goodwin, and that is an easy pitch touchdown. I'll take that every time. I had a couple options on that. But seeing Marquise Goodwin come open late, huge. This is another play where the guy on the right, he throws these such great timing where he is open a lot. Inside zone out of the formation. I mean, he hit me with this formation so much. And just the inside zone, the passes, there were so many options. It was hard to guard. And it was unfortunate that it happened like that. But we keep trying to pick up on it. And we make it another great defensive play. I was really hoping for a pick. You can't lose opportunities like that because anytime you miss a pick, things like that happen. I get too aggressive. I come down, and he puts it over the top. That was a terrible user decision by me, which I get caught in some situations a lot. Anytime you use or something, it is what it is. You're going to leave zones, but, you always think that you can make the play. And then I just let Renfro get behind the defense, lead him up. Me and Zach Wilson really getting in sync this game. This is the first game with him. So just trying to figure out everything with him, how he throws. And then we just run that play, and we get the first down or close to the first down. Oh, no, not even close. My bad. That was a different play. But once again, the formation. And this is the formation where I go Marquise Goodwin. It was a terrible throw, but I lay a dot. Zach Wilson could put that ball in there sometimes, and it's beautiful. Once again, I think at this point he's only a 69 overall, 68 overall, so there's a lot to go. And if you've seen it already, you've seen it again. This zig route is usually money, and it wasn't. And I got greedy before half, and I should have took my 3, and I should have tied it up. But it is what it is. He gets ball, or yeah, he gets ball. I manned this guy up. He's been killing me, so I ran a zone man concept right there. Manned him up because I knew he was the read, and I wasn't going to be there. And then I get Josh Jacobs going. I get Freight Trade going. I run my favorite, I-form play, and it's money. It's a good stretch. You just got to follow your blocks. You either got to bounce out or cut in, and I do a really good job at reading it, getting in there, and getting into the end zone. Back on defense, and just quick throws. A lot of quick throws, I couldn't get pressure on them. I really don't blitz at all. So that's kind of something I need to work on too, is blitzing in certain situations, because I would much rather play coverage and pick the ball off than blitz 4 or 5 at you. I'm very fine with throwing 3. And then look at this wheel. Like, it was terrible defense. I saw it late, and I couldn't get over there. There was not a shot I got over there. So that vertical out of that was tough to stop. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It was tough all game. He was hitting me with some other formations. He did a really good job at scheming formations, running multiple things out of formations, and it gets down and easy run. Once again, you see I'm in big nickel. I should have been in 3-4 or 4-3. I'm learning, so it is what it is. But just like my past videos, if I have Marquise Goodwin back there, I'm taking it back every time. I'm taking it out every time because there's always a chance of taking it back to the house. When you're down, you need big plays to get the momentum back, and that was huge because that play single-handedly turned the game around because I started really focusing in on my defense, and I don't know why I didn't cut that clip out. That was stupid of me. But 35-31, end of the third quarter, and we get... Nope, never mind. I get torched. I get a pick sooner or later on that, and I just don't know where I put that clip at because I didn't think I edited it like this, but I did. But yeah, you guys see me getting torched. That route was open a lot. I can just do it like that then. He hits me kind of in my formation. I think the tight end's up a little more than mine, maybe, but he tries to hit me with it. Big 4th down because I needed this. And I finally stopped it. I ran to the right because he was trying to go to the right and do a crosser there. And then I just set it up perfect. I got in there. I did nothing. My offensive possession. That's why there's no highlights. I basically 3 and out, punted the ball back. Horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. But look, I make an amazing play. User read. I knew where I had to be. I knew that wheel route was coming right when you see Austin Eckler go to the right. And I made a great play with my 96 speed corner, the rookie. My DBs are playing amazing. I'll show you guys awards later. But yeah, we're doing really well. We have Josh Jacobs activated. It's a big 3rd and 7 here. He has 1 timeout left, and I need it. And Zach Wilson shows off the wheels. I go up there, get that. 1st down. You know what that means? That means GG's in the chat. You can't be mad about that because that was a tough game. And yeah, but it's kind of where we're at now. This makes us 4-0. Like I said, we're in week 12 right now. I'm trying to get these busted out. I've been very busy, and I kind of wanted to do this a little different because how I was recording and editing down, I didn't like it. It takes too long, and I know there's a lot of fluff plays. So we're going to work on that. But thank you guys for the support. If you already haven't subscribed, smash that like button. And we're going to be bringing the rest of the gameplay soon. Thanks.